What's going on, guys? My name's Corrupt and welcome back to another guide video. This time we are going over the TH12 Pekka Bobat attack strategy. This one is very strong and a very easy method of getting 3 stars. Now, you won't 3-star as often as you think. However, on the right base design, you will definitely be able to 3-star with this attack. Now, what does it comprise of? Well, it's very similar to the Town Hall 11 one. You're going to be bringing bowlers. You're going to be bringing maybe 4 Pekkas, but usually you are going to be bringing roughly the same, but you will be using like an Electro Dragon there to set a funnel, and you could even bring a Queen Walk if you want, but usually you're going to use those healers as they start moving through. A Queen Walk isn't a bad option, so we'll talk about that a little bit later, but a Queen Walk is usually a very good option when you guys use this one. Now again, you're using the Rage spells, the Free spells, and the Bat spells. Those are all really solid troop or spells to use with this at one, just because the Rage really helps the bowlers and the Pekkas. It can also help with the Bats if you choose to use so. You can also try and use the Free spells as well as they kind of start going in, but you're going to save the Free spells for the Bats as they start going in. Again, there's 2 different ways of using it. Bat Bomb and Bat Wave, so you guys can choose whether or not you want to either use that or Bat Wave. I prefer Bat Wave, so try to identify those different bases, but usually you're going to be using Bat Wave. It's just a lot more reliable. Now, we're going to start going in. We're going to break down this one. I know it's going to be a little bit earlier than what we typically do, but we're going to be diving in straight in to really what you guys are going to be looking for. So we're going to be doing a step-by-step pretty soon, but we're going to first start out with base identification. Base identification is really critical with this one, because now what you have to look at is the Town Hall, the Giga Tesla. You also have to look at the 3 Infernos, and all 3 could be placed on single or multi or a mix, so you never know. But you have to deal with 3 Infernos. You're going to deal with a level 3 Eagle and that Town Hall, that Giga Tesla. It's big. So when you guys are using this attack strategy, you want to look for 3 things. Can I open in the Eagle compartment and at least one of the Inferno compartments? And can I open up the base where I can get to the Town Hall? Usually the Town Hall is going to be protected either as an anti-2-star or an anti-3-star, but a little bit offset. You're usually going to see that, which means you have to angle your wall wrecker just in a way where that he will start going in, not get hit too much at the start at least, and then as he kind of goes through, he's going to be able to break into those compartments and try and open up where that Town Hall is, so you guys can get a bigger piece of value when you use the Pekka Bobat. Again, this strategy works very well against single Infernos, so you really want to make sure that you know exactly what you're looking for in a base. Now, sometimes you may have all the expos near the Eagle sometimes, but other times you probably won't. So usually you just want to make sure that you take a look at the base and kind of see, can I start going in? Now, the Grand Warden can be used and is used specifically to protect that wall wrecker. So when you're sending everything in, you want to make sure that the Grand Warden's ability pops only in the moment where that wall wrecker is going to get hit a lot, so you're going to use that to keep it invincible while the Pekkas and bowlers start moving in and supporting it. You really want to get close to the Town Hall so that then it can take out the Town Hall and basically get rid of that Giga Tesla, because that Giga Tesla is going to be very deadly to the bat spells, even when you don't think so, especially if you're using a Bat Wave and they're starting to all go towards that, and you ran out, your bat spells ran out. Well, I've seen it a bit where the bats just run out of gas there. They either split or they don't, or they all go to that, but they all get destroyed. You really want to make sure that you know exactly if you can get that Town Hall, and that's going to be really critical. So after you identify what you're going to be looking for, you can now identify exactly where you're going to enter in from and start your attack. Now, there's 2 ways of setting a funnel. Either you're going to be setting a solid funnel to make sure that the Pekkas and bowlers don't wander on the outside, or you're using a queen walk. When you're setting that wider funnel, you can basically just use some Pekkas, some bowlers, maybe an Electro Dragon if you want, but you guys can do some of that. Or you can use a queen walk, and the queen walk is very, very effective because that queen walk will allow you to set one side of the funnel, as then you can set another side of the funnel either with the king or with the Pekka, but once you do that, you can start sending everything into the base. Now, when you send your Grand Warden in with the rest of the attack, you're going to be trying to protect as many troops and the Wall Wrecker as much as you can. Just you really want to make sure that if there's a critical moment where a lot of the troops are going to take a lot of damage, use that Grand Warden's ability. It will make them invincible and will make them immune to any of that damage that they would have taken if you didn't pop it then and there. So you just really want to make sure that you know exactly when you're going to be using that. Now remember, you still do have to deal with 2 other Infernos. So how are you going to deal with that? Well, attack from away from that multi so that then when you're going in, you can freeze up any splash. Now usually you're either going to bring 3 to 4 free spells, and that will allow you to get a good chunk of those splash damage defenses frozen up, allowing the bats to start going through. Sometimes using a bat bomb can also work. However, I do prefer a bat wave because then you can kind of see it when you're planning your attack. You can kind of see where the defenses or where the bats are going to go to those specific defenses as they start working their way through the base. So you just want to make sure that you know exactly where you're going to be entering in with your bats and what you're going to use with it. Also, within that Wall Wrecker, you're going to be using you're most likely going to be using Ice Golems, because Ice Golems are very, very strong. And even bringing one to tank for a Wizard Tower is really, really good, because that Wizard Tower will start hitting the Ice Golem. Then its splash can't hurt the bats as long as the bats aren't going in from where that Ice Golem was. Which means if they're going in opposite or from the side, then that's completely fine from where that Ice Golem is. As long as it's around where, like behind where the Ice Golem is. So as long as the Ice Golem's tanking for it, you're going to be completely fine. So as you then start moving through the base, you are going to be able to easily wreck different type of bases. Just remember, multi-Infernos, the Town Hall, the Eagle sometimes, especially if it locks onto your bat spells, and also the splash defenses such as the multi-Infernos and the Wizard Towers can really kill this attack strategy. So you really want to make sure that you know exactly what you're going to try and get, what you're trying to take out. Again, it's always base dependent, but the meta is definitely shifting towards this attack strategy. So it's definitely something useful to learn. So I don't think I missed anything with it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, why not leave a like and subscribe for more of my content. I try to break down this strategy well enough for you guys, so hopefully that you guys will earn 3 stars. Let me know in the comments below how well you guys do, and also let me know if you guys want to see more of this type of content. Again, we just started this, I think, like last week, so hopefully you guys are really enjoying it. And for those of you who are new, feel free to share this with your clanmates so that they can become better attackers at Town Hall 12, basically. And if you guys want to go ahead, join the XHumanity family and also join my Discord. Those links are going to be in the description below. And also don't forget to hit me up on Twitter. The link to my Twitter is going to be in the description below if you guys want to follow it. There you guys go. That's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Corrupt, signing out.